and welcome to this week's code challenge. It's a beautiful morning, birds are chirping, it's a great time to code. Alright, so for this week's code challenge, the title is called Reverse Words in a String. Given an input string, reverse the string word by word. A few things to note. A word is defined as a sequence of non-space characters. The input string may contain leading or trailing spaces. Your reverse string should not contain any of those leading or trailing spaces. And here's a few examples for your reference. The name of our function is going to be called reverse. So the first example, our input is going to be sky is blue, and we want the output to return blue is sky the. And again, a few more. Here's two other examples there just for your reference. If you're ready, let's get to coding. Alright, so like we said, the name of our function we're going to call reverse. Our input we just give n. So we're going to have two empty variables. The first one we'll call word list, and the second one we'll call sentence, which we'll use as our final. So then we'll do a for loop. So for word and n.split. So what this does is it's going to go look at the list that we provide, and it's going to split that list into words. So it's going to split anywhere there's a space, it's going to split that, and it's going to grab us all the words individually. So we got that for loop and do an if statement. So if the word is not equal to space, then that's what we want to work with. So we want to remove any spaces. We don't want to work with that. We only want to work with the actual word. So if that word is not a space, then I want to do something. What do we want to do? We want to insert that word into our word list at the top here. So word list dot insert 0 word. So what this piece of code does is it's going to grab one word at a time. It's going to grab that word. If that word is not a space, all right, let me work with that, and let me insert it at index 0 in this empty variable. The second time around, you have your second word. Okay, it'll check if is that a space. It's not. Okay, insert that in index 0. So now you have two words, and they were both insert at index 0. So the first word was at index 0. When you add the second word, it pushes the first word into index 1, and now you have a new index 0. And the last code that we're going to do is, so once this gets run, you have a list of words. So all the spaces are removed now, and you just have a list of words. But we don't want a list of words. We actually want a sentence. So we don't want it to be separated by any commas or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to now add our final, use our final variable sentence, and we're going to join on space. So this is how we do that. Dot join I for I in word we're going to return sentence. So that is the challenge. And please, if you have any questions with any of the code here, please leave your comments down below. All right, let's test out our challenge. So I've created 3 lists here already. So let's try our reverse list 1. Okay, blue is Sky V. All right, that's great. List 2, or rather reverse list 2. Notice that there's a tailing and leading space, so remove that. And then reverse list 3. Example, good A. There you have it. This is the solution to this week's code challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, again, leave your comments down below for any questions or any other unique approaches that you would take to solve this challenge. All right, that concludes our code challenge for this week. Tune in for next week as we tackle another challenge. I hope to see you then. All right, bye-bye for now.